Well, hello there. This is No Prob Rob, and tonight, well, today now, because I'm scheduling this for noon. Uh, Today we are doing something a little different. I'm going to give you kind of a sneak preview, behind the scenes look thing at this project I've been talking about. Um, Very excited about it. This is so there's a few reasons why I decided to go this route. One is because I learned when I was playing through Resident Evil 7 that sometimes the best motivation for me is to uh, create something for somebody else to enjoy, essentially, while I'm doing some. Let me put it this way: if I were if my current project was cleaning my room instead of this video, it would be easier for me to clean my room for somebody else to move in, basically, than just to clean it for my own sake. Um, I motivate better when other people are involved. So, not that I need to clean my room because it's immaculate. Believe me if you wish. So that's one reason. Also, I've always gotten a kick out of behind the scenes types of features. I get a kick out of seeing the whole process and how people are doing things. So I thought maybe this would be entertaining for you, but also this would be for my fellow um, extremely experienced. Sorry, extremely inexperienced YouTubers out there. As I've clearly demonstrated, I don't have a great handle necessarily on everything that I'm doing. But I am working hard. I'm teaching myself all this stuff, and I'm pretty proud of some of the work that I've done. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this one shapes up. So the sneak peek preview part is this video project I'm working on is essentially going to be a review video, with the emphasis being, yes, it's more video game content, but the emphasis is going to be reviewing a video game and specifically looking for new experiences, whether that means a new game that I haven't played before, a type of game that's not as prevalent. That's a big word. Not as frequently used by the gaming industry. So so indie games would fit that bill pretty well. Unique experiences that you don't often see. And what first video I'm working on here is going to be is re-experiencing something that I have played, but in a new way. So that particular game that I'm working on for my first video is The Legend of Zelda, the original from 1987 on this side of the world. Though I think I said 1986 at some point in the script, which is true for Japan, I believe, but not for the West. So, sorry. I yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw in an editing note pointing out my idiocy on that. But anyway, so this is my desktop screen. I hope you like it. I picked the wallpaper out myself. I think it goes very nicely with my desk table area, but I'm not showing you that. Sorry. Uh, so, a couple things to kind of show you here. So, first of all, I need to kind of pay attention to this because that's where my time is. So this is what I'm using to record my computer screen. It's called OBS Studio, free to download. Right. It's pretty tough to set up these recording tools, so I'm not going to walk you through all of that. If you want me to, let me know if you like this video, and maybe we'll go through it sometime. But there's lots of YouTube how-to videos. That's not really the intent of this particular video. It's not meant to be a complete how-to, but it is kind of showing my process. So this is what I'm using to record my computer screen, and I can add a bunch of, like camera feed and a bunch of other stuff to this as well, but we're not doing that right now. So that's what that is. It's called OBS Studio, and that's screen capture specifically for the PC. Again, everything's free to download here because I have no money. Nintendo keeps stealing it all because they keep releasing fantastic games. Anyway, so this is what I'm using to record this screen. Now, I do have an Elgato capture card, which I'm not using for my screen capture today, but here's the Elgato screen capture application. And this is up for today because I'm going to need some video clips from it. But the capture card itself, and by association, this app did cost money originally. I think the capture card was like $160. It's worked all right for me. I don't think it's necessarily the best on the market, but it is the most readily available, and it's user friendly enough to be a good place to start in terms of capturing video from your consoles primarily. Again, maybe we'll walk through that sometime, but that's what that is. This program's called Shotcut, and this is where the project is happening here. So you can see I've got the video screen. I've got a couple of bars down here. So this is video, this top bar here, and the bottom is audio. So I've got voiceover that I pre-recorded on the audio clip, and the top is my video for my gameplay. I'm not using any audio from that for the video, so I'll just show you what I got so far. It's only about 2 minutes worth, so let's get it playing. The audio is down for sake of my commentary, so it is a little bit quieter, but here we go. 2 minutes and 15 seconds of what I've done so far. What is there to say about The Legend of Zelda at this point? The legendary series, began in 1986 with a game inspired by Shigeru Miyamoto's memories of exploring the outdoors during his childhood. Outdoors. Ooh. Speaking is hard. The game was inspired by his exploring outdoors, just seeing what he could find. It has since become a series loved by many, always at the top of the charts, each game being one of the greatest for its respective system. Most recently, we got the majestic Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch, which makes a convincing argument for what Zelda was always meant to be. And we also got Link's Awakening, a callback to the earlier days when Zelda was just as much about exploration as it was about the dungeon formula. Find dungeon, get item, beat boss, collect the MacGuffin, wash, rinse, and repeat. Good times. Many of my personal favorites use that formula, but both of these ideas started with the original, with certain games emphasizing one side over the other. I am sure the day will come that I'll discuss these other Zelda games, but for now, let's take a trip. Back in time! So, full disclosure, Zelda is a few years older than I am. I wasn't there, but I can imagine what the gaming world was like. At this point, Super Mario Bros. Had almost single-handedly brought video games back from the brink. Thanks a bunch, E.T. on Atari. A whole new world of possibilities have been opened up, and folks were simply thrilled to see what came next. At least that's how I see it in my head. More likely, Mario was still becoming a household name, and very few knew enough about video games and how they work to care about the new ones. But even so, if Mario showed the world how a video game can and should be made, Zelda stepped it up in a big way. So while Mario had enough of a premise to give you a reason to jump around its levels, it was still about beating the levels. Iconic in its simplicity, but it didn't tap into the wonder of exploring a brand new world. Okay. So, the worst part about editing videos for this project, in my case, I cringe so bad at my own voice. I hate hearing my voice. It's awful. Thankfully, I don't have any video recording of myself yet, because the cringe will just be so much more once that does happen. I'm pretty happy with how this is shaping up. I'm hoping to have some kind of music in the background. I'm not entirely... I don't know if I'm going to do that, only because I'm worried about copyright strikes. I know that's a big deal on YouTube. The music industry in particular just strikes everything down. So, But anyway, that's everything I've got done so far, and that right there took me several hours to complete, partially because I am a moron, and I had to redo quite a bit of it. No, I deleted some clips to try and like free up the space on my computer, and then it deleted the clips from the project as well, so I had to put stuff back in. Yeah, editing is fun. Okay, so let me keep an eye on the timer. Okay, so we're about halfway through already. Yikes, this time is going. Okay, we're just gonna blaze through here. I'm gonna get to work. So let's see. First things first, I need showing off all my showing off all my clips here. Okay, so first thing I need is so sound recordings. I need presentation 2 part 2. Yeah, it's presentation 2 part 2. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. No, I don't want to open it from here. Okay. I'm fine. Okay, so we're going to open file on Shotcut and sound recordings and presentation 2.2. I'm trying to label things as clearly as possible so I don't get confused when I'm putting it in. All right, am I there?
Imagine if we never got the
Sheesh.
Sure.
Speak eventually. Yikes. Okay, so I need to unlock this because I'm going to add to this. And we're going to just drag it right against the end of that. Put its butt up right next to the other recording there. Let's see. Okay. I don't really need to see the video too much. I'm not adding any or adding or changing any elements on the video, so I don't need that to be so big. I need to see this bar. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do here is I am going to kill all this dead space there. Dead space. It's a game reference. I'm so smart. Okay. Oh, man. I'm a dork. All right. Let's see. I got to tell you, some of the most fascinating parts for me, and kind of a glimpse into my process here. So the first thing I did, and wait a sec, hold on. It's just moving. Okay. Hold, please. I'm not doing this right. It's supposed to be trimming, not just sliding. Okay, let me see this. Oh, it's so... Why? I hate you. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to just shrink it that way, but it's not cooperating, which is a story of my life. Anyway, so the first thing I did was play through the game, partially because that's just the longest part by far. I mean, editing this I think is going to take... it's my first editing project, but based on the start, the little bit that I have so far, it's probably going to take me at least 10 hours to edit this. It's about probably going to turn out to be about a 15-minute video. I lost my train of thought. Oh no. So anyway, so the game is the longest part. So I played through the game and I got some of my gameplay captured while I was doing that. In the future, what I'm doing with Coffee Talk is going to be another one of these videos after Zelda. So I'm trying to kind of do double duty on that, get you some gameplay videos as well as getting my screen capture that I'm going to use when I put the review video together. So you'll notice I've got it called Zelda EMG. My videos / channel for this. The videos are going to be called Empty Map Gaming Reviews. And I think that's a nice picture of kind of what I'm going for. you know, it's an empty map. You know, finding something new, something that I haven't experienced before. Plus, Minecraft reference. So, I'm pretty proud of that name. Let me just check this transition a sec.
World. Imagine if we never.
Yeah, it should be fine. So let's see. So that's what EMG means, but I don't know that I think I said this, but I'm not sure. This particular review is going to be a re-experiencing something I played before, but in a new way. Hold again, please. Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna get the next. Ooh, that was a long session. Wow. All right. So I'm gonna get this going real quick. So basically, when I capture on the Elgato, like it saves the video like to its own app thing, but I have to import it as an MP4 file before I can do other things with it. So I'm doing that real quick with this new clip. So this Legend of Zelda. So I've played Legend of Zelda before. This time I'm specifically reviewing the second quest part, which if you know your Zelda history or you've played the original Legend of Zelda, you enter in the name file Zelda, brings you right to it. Otherwise, you can start up a completed game file, and it goes right to the second quest for you. So it's very much a Master Quest kind of thing. If you're familiar with the Ocarina of Time games, Master Quest essentially had the same overworld, same items, same story. So basically the same game, except that the dungeons have harder enemies and completely altered layouts and puzzles. And that's more or less what Zelda's second quest is. The dungeons are actually located in different places on the overworld. But the original Legend of Zelda is pretty tough as it is. A lot of it has to do with it's just an old game, so they're still kind of figuring out how video games should be made on a home console. This one came a long way with the password save, or getting rid of the password saves rather. So the first one that had a battery save, but the first quest is plenty hard enough. The second quest is absolutely impossible. Certainly without a guide. There's no way. And this is the kind of thing that's going to be in the video review. The main example that I use to demonstrate this is Dungeon 4. In Dungeon 4, you get through the dungeon eventually, probably. Beat the boss, get to the Triforce room, right? Done. Except in this case, you're not done. There are rooms in various dungeons in the second quest where like there were bomb walls in the first quest already that just look like any other wall, and you have to blow them up to open the door. I mean, I can actually see one on the thumbnail here. Yeah, that's a bomb wall. But the second quest not only has those. It has walls that you literally just walk through. They look like any other wall. So it turns out in Dungeon 4, you have to avoid picking up the Triforce. Like, you're there. It's the end of the dungeon. You skip past that. You walk through the wall behind it, go through 3 more rooms, filled with enemies, by the way, before picking up the raft. And again, if you've played the original Legend of Zelda, you cannot skip the raft. You have to have it. And it's hidden 3 rooms behind the Triforce. There's no way anybody has beaten the second quest without a guide. There's no way. And if you have, good for you. I don't believe you. No, but if you have, I would be curious to know what your playtime was, because I'm guessing at least 100 hours, probably just figuring out the stupid raft. All right. But yeah, so that's like my biggest takeaway in this whole process. Let me see if this is working a sec. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. I can't watch myself right now, can I? No. So that's not it. I need the editing project folder, which is, wait, did it go there? Hold on. I might have to figure out this this naming thing here. This is not great. Please tell me you went to this file, folder, whatever. Tell me this file went to this folder. Those are the words I'm trying to say. I'm just checking the length of these videos to see if I can find it. It's an hour and 45 minutes. Wait, 40? Do I have two 42s? That's not important. Let's see. Oh, why? Anger, fury. Okay. You don't want to play along? Fine. Be that way. All right. We're gonna hold it. How much size? What size is that? Holy. Okay. Not doing any 2-hour videos anytime soon. So yeah. All right. Because I have to upload from my phone these days, so that's not happening. Okay. Let's see. So okay, so we're gonna open that. Trimming. But yeah, ultimately, that's a bit of a spoiler for the video. You're gonna have to watch the review to get my full thoughts on it. But you gotta use a guide playing the second quest. It's just not possible. Okay, so I need some short clips from this. Wow, that's 2 dungeons. Did I start that? I did 3 dungeons on this video. Wow. Maybe. Did I finish? No, it looks like I stopped in the middle of Dungeon 4 and was not playing for a while. That's nice. Okay, oh, easy. Hold on. So, I'm sure you can tell I did use the Nintendo Switch Online version for this. I didn't use any of the special ones, which I haven't checked. I might have to check that out. If it makes it easier, it might actually be worth it. Ooh. Now I'm getting it. Oh, shoot. Now I'm getting ideas. I might need to tweak my whole video. Okay. Distraction. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yeah. So there's something. See how there's... See how I'm in this room right here? The room that doesn't exist on the map? Zelda! Okay. Fine. Oh, you know what? I think I beaten this dungeon already at this point. I think I had to come back here for... Yeah, I had to come back here for the recorder to get to the next dungeon. I had this dungeon beat, and I had to come back for the recorder. Yikes. Okay, so generally when I'm getting those clips, like, I haven't... I mean, I need to save some time. So generally I look for what appears to be a good stopping place. So I'm trying to tell like a miniature story with each of my little clips that I'm using. There you go. There's one of those walkthrough walls. No indication, and the room's not even on the map. Crazy. But yeah, so here you go. So like the story I'm gonna try and tell with this clip is, I'm getting the recorder, flute recorder, whatever they call it. I don't know. So we're gonna stop it. Actually, I'm gonna bring it back like one tiny little second, maybe. No, you don't want to play along. Fine, I don't love you either. All right. So we're gonna trim this down. Endpoint there. I'm going for approximately 10-second clips typically. We'll make this one a little bit shorter, I think. Maybe. Oh, jeez. So the longer the video is, the harder it is to trim this by the second. Okay, so the reason I'm doing it this way too, like I could trim it down on the shortcut, but then I'm essentially uploading the same like hour 45 minute long clip over and over and just trimming it down. I don't want to do that, so I'm trimming it first, and then I'm going to use the trimmed clip in the video. So we're gonna go back here. I need to lock this because any edits I make to the video, if this isn't locked, will also edit here, and then I have problems. Watch my time. Whew. All right, we're gonna be done soon. Wow, that went way longer than I intended. But I'll go ahead and get a video clip in here so you can kind of see what's going on there. So we need editing projects. Looks like it's this one here. Open. Boom. I didn't even look where it started, but that's okay. So we're getting the recorder. Woo! Sweet. Drag and drop. I've got it. I've got snapping enabled, so it hooks right to the other clip. And let's check that and make sure it should come out smooth on the full video, but sometimes, like even with the snapping, I've noticed there's a tiny fraction of a gap in between the video clips here that makes it blink in between, and that's no good.
World. Imagine if we never got The Lord of the Rings. Sure, we knew what a good book was like, but nobody wanted...
Yeah. Okay, I don't know why it stopped there. It's being funny. But anyway. So, you watch me putting in an audio clip and a video clip. And it's basically just... I'm doing this over and over for now. I may not be messing around with adding elements to the videos for a while, you know, like things like text overlays or various effects and stuff. Because again, I'm teaching myself all this stuff. I'm literally just using like YouTube videos and just playing around with it to try and figure stuff out. So probably just gonna be a bunch of like pre-recorded stuff, just kind of clipped together for now. But I'm hoping to be able to add new elements with every video. And I do have a vision in mind for my intro. That I'm gonna plan on improving the intro bit by bit with each video. Just throwing new elements in there, refining it and making it look better and all that. I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do on the end card just yet. But yeah. A little bit of behind the scenes look there. Hope you enjoyed what you saw today. Get to experience how much of a dork I really am. So this is essentially what you have to look forward to. That is going to be on a separate channel. It's not going to be on this one. And all the rest of that info will be. I will definitely be mentioning it and putting in links once that video is up. So stay tuned. But I hope you enjoyed today. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when more videos are coming. It's mostly going to be Let's Plays. Today was, kind of a test run of a different style of video. But if you liked it, let me know, please. Leave a comment, and I'll be sure to, I might try a couple more here and there, but I'll try to at least have more done by the time we get to the next one. So. Yeah, I need to stop because I'm gonna end up rambling at this point. I'm not good live. I'm sorry. But hey, until next time, I'm No Prob Rob. So thank you for watching. Just